Hello and welcome back to my first session since I've been back from Norway. I come back from Norway on the start of November, middle of start of November, and it's currently Christmas Eve. It's quite hard coming back to the UK and going back to catching dogfish. You know, over in Norway you're catching double figure coalies, double figure cod for fun. And then you come back to here. But anyone who's been subscribed to my channel will know exactly where I am. I'm at my works yard, and if you go back a couple of videos, well, back to the start of my channel pretty much, I fished here and I lost a big eel. I come back a couple of weeks later and I had some really nice conger eels. So hopefully we'll get a few fish tonight. Just recovering from a cold. My voice is still a bit croaky, but let's get set up, test out a few things this evening. One is a T900, Century T900, bought off a mate of mine, second hand but in cracking condition. So we're going to give that a bash. And I'm also trying out some studded boots I made myself. See if I can get a quick show for you. Here we go. Bought these boots, just normal boots to go to Norway with. Boots cost me £15.99. Studs cost me £14.99. So in total, got 12 studs on each boot, and it was a total cost of 30 quid. They're warm, they're comfy. I've walked miles in them already. But testing the studs, I'm not on any rough terrain or anything, just flat platforms. But purely just testing out to see if I lose any studs. If not, I'll keep giving these a go. But current state of tide here, it is low water, muddy bank. I'm gonna have a few practice casts with the T900 first, so I'll come a bit early. Let's start whacking some leads. Right, here we go. Got the T900 set up, T900, and we're going to have a couple of little chucks with a 6-ounce plain lead. Just had a little chuck just to make sure I don't fluff up on the first cast. But that was just a little flick. I'm going to give it some welly now. Here goes absolutely nothing. Just overhead thump. Oh my god! What a rod! That's nice. That's very nice. That was with the mags. Spool's pretty much full. Mags on full on the Pen Fathom. Absolutely lovely cast. Can feel it in the tip, it's lovely. Really nice rod. Been converted a little bit. I do like a stiff rod when I'm fishing off the rocks, but for places like this, or where I know I'm fishing cleaner ground, or I want a bit of sport, I use the Graphic Sport. Century Tip Tornado Graphic Sport in Norway, and I've become a really big fan of a softer rod. Yeah, the T1000's good for, I got it with me tonight actually. Big baits, 8-ounce lead, hike it out there. But this feels like a different bit of gravy. Lovely rod, feels nice. This is just for the 6-ounce lead as well. I'm usually 7 or 8, so I'll get this in quickly and I'll load her up again for another quick cast, and then we'll get a bait in the water, I think. Here it comes. You know, just to show you that the spool is actually full. I don't like messing around with these fathoms. 1, 2, 3, stick with 3 clicks. Feeling a bit feisty. I might give this a bit of a swing, this one. She berries. Oh my god! Yeah. Question is though, can I do that with a bait? Probably not. Right, quick run through on the rigs, guys. I planned Norway well this year, sorry. I made rigs, loads of rigs that I'd use at home, and this is just basically a halibut rig, up and over, Gemini splashdown. That's 150 pound Rovex 10X body, like so. Bit of shrink, a swivel, shrink, and then that's my snood, which is 150 pound very vast heavy nylon with an 8/0 hook, 6/0 pennel, and then just a 7 ounce gripper then on the splashdown. I'll get a bait on and I'll blast one out there. Right, first bait going out is going to be a double squid. These squid are fairly small. Got one squid with a head and just the body of a squid. So what I will do is, move that light to there. What I'll do is put them over each other like that. Just bind them together. Tonight's target is the ray and the conger. That'll do for binding them together. And then get my hook, it's tangled in grass. Ooh. And then what I like to do is go, oops, down through the top, out through the body, pull through. Not sure if you can see that quite well there, angle it down a bit. Down through the body, out through the top, pull through, and then into the head. Get that hook nice and deep, so it looks like that. Get your bait elastic. This is just the Tronics Pro, Ultronics Baitex, whatever it's called. Lovely stuff, love it. Bind her on nice and tight. All the way up to the top. And back down. Make sure, what I like to do, get plenty over the eye of the hook. Stops that main 8/0 from turning. Pull her off. Pull the panel down. Nick the panel through, pull tight. And there you have a fantastic ray / conger bait for you. Let's get it chucked out. Right, that's the first bait in the water, and as I'm baiting up my second bait, I'm getting a couple of little taps. Could be a doggy, could be a ray settling on it, who knows. Nothing like a strong pull down as of yet. Just a couple of little rattles, and could be whiting pecking at it, who knows. But this is my conger bait for the night. A few herrings I got with me. That's gone on the T1000 8-ounce lead, and I got like it's the jetty structure to my right hand side here where the cars go on to the ferry. I'll be chucking a big bait down there towards that all night. See if we can pick up a big conger. Right, water's still a bit too shallow for my liking, so I'm not going to go all out on the big baits just yet. Next bait is a body of a squid and the tail end of the herring. I just chucked out. Nice little tiny bait. Pop it on, and that'll be my next cast on the T900. That will. There we have it. First cast. I told you I was having a little knock. And this is just a little little female thornback. I don't know, probably the best part of 5-6 pound. Lovely fish. We'll get it popped back. Happy days, first cast. Oh, what a fantastic little start that was. At this venue I tend to leave the baits as long as possible if I don't see a bite. Don't really tend to get many crabs here, and I only fish it in winter time, so most of the crabs have disappeared. But I told you I was just having little bites on the T900. First cast on the T900 that was. And what a beautiful rod. Picked up a little sensitive bite, must have been the ray coming on to on top of the bait, having a little nibble. And I left it a good 15-20 minutes after that little bite. And I wound down, struck into it. And I could feel it was a ray straight away. Lead come off the bottom. I was dragging the fish across the bottom. And then I gave it a bit more a bit more of a pull, and it come off the bottom and it comes straight to the surface, 80 yards out. Lovely. But I didn't weigh it, I just wanted to get it back as quick as possible. I'm not very good at guessing weight, it could have been 5, 6, 7 for all I know. I tried lifting it out of the water, but the T900 hasn't got the backbone for that, so I had to go down and land it. But yeah, great little start. Only 25 to 6. Got another 4 or 5 hours left yet. Hopefully we'll get a nice conger soon. Right, I'm going to change it up on the T1000 big bait rod. I'm going to go for longer baits. That's herring cut up the length of it. And what I've done then, I've got a squid body, snipped it almost to the end, and what I'm going to do is just lay that on the top and bind that over then. Which elastic is it? Not that one, that's the tiered one. Headlamp's going on 2 seconds. And I'm just going to bind that up the top of it. I don't really like to have too much flesh revealed. There we go. So that's it. That's going to be the next conger bait. Let's get on some hooks. There we go. That's the finished article of a long herring and squid cocktail. Squid's on the top, herring's on the bottom. Just had a cracking bite on the first cast of one of these baits. Slow pulls, strong pulls, wound down, struck into it. A couple of nice head shakes. I should have left it a bit longer. Felt like a tidy eel. So that's a good start, good sign. You know, we're 3 hours away from high. So it's a very good start. Hopefully now we'll pick a nice big eel up on one of these. But Ray will take that easy as well. Small form back. So fingers crossed for that big one. Here we have it. Second cast. Another ray. Didn't have a bite at all off this one. But a lovely little black spots on it, look. Oh, it's beeping at me. Look at that, look. Black bits on the swing. But what a beauty. I'm going to do a bit of a smile here and a cheeky thumbnail out of this, I think so. Oh, almost fallen over. Here you go. Let's get it popped back. Here we are, guys. That's what's left over of that bait. That was the small tail bit of herring and a bit of squid. No bite off that fish whatsoever. I'm fishing quite long up and over, so he's obviously just come in. Sorry, it was a female ray again. Has obviously just come in, sat on top of it and just sat there. But what did happen to me, as she was coming in, hugging the bottom all the way, and that T900 is lovely, very, very soft, mind, on the tip, but a lovely rod. It actually snagged my lead up somewhere, or the fish must have snagged against a ledge or something. But I let a bit of slack out. I could see the line tightening up slowly. Had a little thud, ran down, struck into it, and it was out. So, job done. But that's 2 casts, 2 ray on the T900. I think I can say that's well and truly christened. Nothing's come back from that bite on the T1000. I'm going to rebait the baits for T900, and I'm going to cast out a fresh one for the T1000. Loads of time left yet. I reckon I'm going to have a few more ray and maybe a nice conger. Well, lovely session it's turning out to be so far. Absolutely beautiful. Weather has been spot on. Flat calm down here. My kind of fishing. So I'm going to get the most of fishing here in the next couple of weeks now, because this is the prime time, all around New Year's, etc. So let's get another bait out there. Just had a massive shower of rain come through. Got the old Norway gear, dry as a bone. But just had a weird little bite on that T900. Still have to get used to bite detection and all that on the rod, but it was literally like if I was scratching with a 3-hook flapper on my light rod on like a Vicelli or a Yuki or something with a 3-hook flapper, and you saw a little rattly bite, you'd think, oh, a dab or a dab or a whiting or something, or a pouting. I just had a bite like that show up on the T900. Whether it be a ray just settling on the bait again, I don't know. We'll see in a bit when I bring it in. Right, it's been quiet for a while now. Approaching an hour before high, so I'm going to start going all out on the conger now. Got some bluey going out next. Half a large bluey. That's what we got. 2 nice proud hooks. Let's get it chucked out there and see if we can get that conger to come back. Gutted with that bite I had earlier. Should have left it a bit longer, but I rushed it a bit too much. Putting out bigger baits on the T900 now as well. See if I can get a conger. I've had 2 ray. The ray will still take the big baits as well, mind. But I want a conger now. See if we can get that big one. Well, it wouldn't be a session back in the UK without one of these showing up. Didn't even know he was on. No bite, no nothing. Just popping back. Bloody pests. Right, coming up to the last couple of chucks now. I've got one baited up ready for the T900, and this puppy is going out on the T1000. Here we have 2 extra large squid, a tail of a herring and a tail of a bluey, and that is going to be the last cast on the T1000. Hopefully that'll entice. I don't care if it's a bootlace. I want an eel. I don't care what size. Usually get loads here. Well, not loads, but if you get one, it's usually a nice one. So we'll get this ready. Look at the size of it. Right guys, that last cast with that massive bait, I got a 12-pound conger eel. I'm going to try to pick him up. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, shit. Not again. Bear with me. I'm coming. Find his gills. Oh, he's so strong. There we go. Headlamp. Ha! What a lovely eel. Short, fat little thing. So if I try to get a thumbnail out. They're just so wriggly, man. Hey. That'll be a good thumbnail, I think. 12-pound conger eel. Made up. Let's pop him straight back. Nice one. I'd just like to mention the gear I've been using tonight as well. T900. First thoughts on it, first impressions. Great rod, very nice rod. Nice soft tip, which I'm really getting into now. And also my tom hoppers, I'm going to call them. They're boots I've made myself. You know, I bought a pair of bogs to go to Norway with, and I lost 5 studs on one boot in the first day. Don't get me wrong, the boot was fantastic. They were bogs, they were, but the studding was shocking. Just the feel of the tread on the bogs, it's very hard rubber. So if you catch your foot on the floor really hard, it tears quite easy, I think. But the boots I've got now, the little 15 pound cheapy ones, they're really nice soft rubber and they're really thick treads. So really good, happy with them. No studs lost, warm, comfortable. Couldn't feel the spikes coming through the sole or anything. So yeah, very happy with the gear tonight. That T900 though, I'm blown away with that. Maybe for my birthday I might get another one to go for a pair. But we'll see. Little baby Reese is being born in March, hopefully, if she's not earlier. So we'll see what happens with the fishing. That's why I'm going to try to get as much fishing done in the next 3 months, as my life's going to go a bit hectic for a while. But I'm sure I'll find a bit of me time in the mix. But yep, really happy with the gear. Oh, runny nose. Right guys, that is me done for 2021. Finished tonight's session on 2 thornback rays. Biggest 6-7 pounds, something like that. I don't really weigh them. They're not PBs or anything. 1 dogfish and a 12-pound conger eel on that massive bait. Over the moon, lovely little session. So yeah, I'll be back here very soon. Probably I'd say first weekend after the new year. Back out here on a bigger tide, chasing the congers. But yeah, when you're watching this, guys, it'll be Boxing Day. It's currently Christmas Eve. So I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas with your family and friends. And hopefully you got a new fishing rod or a new toy off Father Christmas to go out with. I just want to take this opportunity to thank every single person that's followed this channel for the past couple of years. I know I don't put out as many videos as other people, but you know, I'm just a regular guy. You know, I don't do anything special. I just like to get out when I can. You know, this is my first session since being back from Norway. I haven't had the time, and to be honest, it's been hard to get the interest to go. So we're currently at 963 subscribers, which is absolutely fantastic, guys. I can't thank you enough for subscribing to the channel. Almost at that 1,000 mark. I might make a Facebook page when I get to the 1,000 mark for fishtails or whatever, and invite as many of you as I can to it. But yeah, that's the roundup for 2021, and hopefully we'll have bigger and better things in the new year. Thank you very much. Peace.